Welcome to JanetFitBeautyStyle.com, a lifestyle talk guide with expert advice on beauty, fashion, wellness, fitness, real estate, and fun celebrity secrets. It's summer fun time. Are you headed to a pool party or the beach? Then don't get caught underwater. Take the advice of pro swim instructor Agnes Davis on critical water safety updates and the do's and don'ts of finding the right swim instruction in your area.
Yes. Well, first of all, about my company is one of the few minority owned companies that teaches swimming. We teach toddlers, adults, children, people with special needs and fear of water. And because I do fear of water, I had to figure out how to work with these individuals. So I actually wrote a curriculum, copyrighted, and trademarked it. So that's very, very important. And then we teach people with special needs. We just received a grant from Autism Speaks. So we were able to teach the artistic community, which I have to tell you, they're fabulous individuals and they can learn how to swim. And it's very important they learn how to swim because for some reason, when they disappear, they gravitate to water.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people, we don't know why, but because of that, it's very, very important they learn how to swim. So it's a great experience for anyone that needs to learn how to swim, needs to brush up a little bit, has a fear of water. We're the place to go to.
Okay, and I guess too, when you're saying they gravitate towards water, babies are in the womb where there's the water and they feel comfortable.
Absolutely.
Because I noticed that when you put babies in the water, they love it. And on a water bed, I've actually noticed that they just quiet down right away.
Absolutely.
On a
They've been,
water bed.
like you said, they were in the womb for 9 months. That's what they heard. That's the fluid that's around them. So they're naturally just comfortable. So that tells you something. A fear is developed outside the womb. It's not inside the womb. Sometimes fear comes from generational. You always hear somebody's aunt, uncle, don't go near the water, Johnny, because I can't go in. If something happens to you, I can't save you. And right there, what do? You really don't realize, but you instill a fear just from those few words. So, it's really important. Swimming lessons are taken by all. It's not a luxury, and I think that's what the problem is.
Okay.
People feel it's a luxury. It's not, it's a necessity. And anybody's pocketbook can be satisfied with decent lessons. There's the Y, there's the Boys and Girls
Yeah, I used to
Club.
actually be a certified instructor for aqua exercise.
So you understand there's different places that people can go to acquire lessons.
All right, and so that's what they would do because you actually work out of New York with your facility,
Yes.
and so when this one is looking outside of the New York area, then you suggest, like you said, the Y and
Absolutely.
And so, what if there is no Y in the area? What would you look for in or if you want someone to come to your home, what would you look for in a swim instructor?
Several things. Number one, make sure they're certified. Okay, they could be certified through the American Red Cross or another company or the YMCA. Number two, make sure they carry an insurance policy, a liability insurance policy. I carry a very heavy liability insurance policy in case anyone gets hurt. It's just always a great precaution. Also, ask for references. There's nothing wrong. If you can't find a facility and you have to use an individual, definitely ask for references. And also, ask them to come to another location where you're teaching. You should be able to see what they do.
Right,
It's important.
okay,
You want to
that's
see
true.
how they interact with another individual. And you also want to ask them how many years experience they have, but what's their variety? Who do they teach? Let them tell you and also see it. There's nothing wrong. You're paying for something. I think that's what part of the problem is with a lot of individuals. We don't question enough. You're paying hard-earned cash. You have the right to question.
Right. Now, let's get to the health aspects of swimming.
Very much so. Let's talk about that because I think so many people don't realize if you are obese, have diabetes, cholesterol, or because you're obese, you're sedentary, you don't want to get up and move. And that's when the doctors always say you have to start moving to start changing your body. Water is one of the best places to be because there's no stress on any of your joints. It's fluid. So even if you start walking in the water, That's a great thing to do. It starts the muscles to go, I remember this. I can do this. You might be a little sore at first, but that's okay. You'll get over it. You'll walk longer and longer in the water. Then you know what? Once you see your body starting to change, believe it or not, you probably think, you know what? Maybe I should stop eating some certain foods or change my diet a little bit. You'll start to see the weight coming off. What happens then when you start losing the weight? The diabetes and the cholesterol will change.
And it's fun too.
It's very fun. I mean, it's a great sport. It's a great activity that you can do to the end of life, to be honest with you. Swimming is that great.
Fun family fitness activity.
Please, that's one of the things. I have a lot of families that take lessons, so that's a great point. We have a lot of families, and they go on vacation together, then they start swimming together. Those are the important things.
Now you have some videos on your website. Tell us a little bit about those.
Well, we have some videos of our artistic children, which is really great, showing what they can do. We have other videos that give some tips on survival tips, like things that you should learn when you take swimming lessons. Like you should learn to float on your back. You should learn to tread water. You know, these are survival skills. That's very important, and I talk about that on my website also, survival skills. And what I'd like to say to you about that, you know, the best prevention from drowning is learning how to swim. Plain and simple. That's noted by the CDC, Center for Disease Control. So.
All right. Where can we reach out to you if we want you to come and do speaking engagements? Because you do that, and
yes.
you even come and give some type of group instruction.
Oh, absolutely. You can reach us at swimswimswimISay.com. The phone number's on there. You can even email me through there. Please go on the website. It's very interactive. It has a lot of great information, a lot of great photos. As you said, some videos on there. And I talk about swimming in general. It's just a great site that I'm very proud of.
Okay, and then just one other thing too. You talked about the alarming statistics on children being the second leading accidental death with small children.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Drowning is the second leading cause of accidental death among children, and unfortunately, in the United States of America, there are now 9 drownings a day. 70% of African Americans can't swim. 60% of Latin Americans cannot swim, and 50% of Caucasians. And the CDC says the way that we can combat that is by swimming lessons. So what I'd like to leave you with basically is your life in the water matters. Do something about it.
All right, thank you, Agnes Davis.
Thank
for joining
you.
us. And if you want more of Agnes's information, just log on to janetfitbeauty.com or janetfitbeautystyle.com because you actually have 10 tips?
Yes, I do. Some of the tips to learn, I guess, are very important. A buddy system.
Yeah. Well, let's not give them the information.
I'm sorry.
Let's let them log on.
That's right. That's right. Definitely.
Again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so
you
much.
have a Facebook page?
Yes, we do. We have a Facebook page, a Twitter. As a matter of fact, we're having a Twitter party soon, too.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Well, let's look out for the Twitter party.
Yes.
Thank you.